what Lead Hero have created for us is an asset. It can be reused. It's not just a one-off campaign. As a result of doing the campaign and having this asset in place, we've increased users by another 50%. So we're now well up to 450 users actively on the system. And so we can keep reusing that to build from this launch point. It's put more cash into the business. It's enabled us to then invest in more of the tech that we want to build and more of the marketing to keep that flywheel turning, to continue to scale. We've got really ambitious plans for BookMagic, and so this was the pivotal asset we needed in place to prove the conversion point and then to be able to build more from that, so we could have more and more people experiencing BookMagic, getting the results and having their books written faster. BookMagic AI is a new startup, a SaaS business that helps experts become authors faster. It was founded with Daniel Priestley, McCarraher and Jonathan Farrar. And it's aimed at business owners who want to create a book to build their business. But the reason we brought Lead Hero in was now it's time to really scale that. Now we've got product market fit, it's time to do high converting promotion that's actually going to turn into more active users on the platform, so we can continue to grow and to achieve the growth plans we had. At the stage we were at, we had lots and lots of goodwill, but no real high converting sequence in place to turn that goodwill into consistent sales that we could measure. And I really wanted to work with somebody that gets, this is like the whole communication matters, it's the whole experience matters. So we didn't just want a technician that could kind of plug some of the automations together. We wanted this to look absolutely slick and to really represent the value in the app from the very first touch point for people seeing that landing page. And so just seeing your work, seeing the results you'd had for other clients. I'd read your book and I'd seen that you really get this inside out, but also actually the delivery of it is beautiful. So it was that mixture of knowing the nuts and bolts of it, like intimately, but doing it to a high standard, so it represents our brand in the best possible way. It didn't just look thrown together. It started with you asking us loads of really good questions. It was really good having you there to ask those questions to get us all to clarify and agree before you even moved forward. All it did for me and for the rest of the team was to cement the fact we're working with the right expert. They now fully get us. You mapped out our full customer journey, and that was the first time we'd done that, believe it or not. We hadn't gone into that kind of depth, and it was really enlightening because we could see where all the opportunities were to really increase value for our clients and our users, but also increase conversion points. So you created a beautiful landing page with a video sales letter on that page. Really got the hooks and gone through our brand to represent those hooks in a way that are going to be appealing to our ideal clients. And it's beautiful. It represents exactly what we wanted to do, to represent the app to our ideal clients, solving their problems, positioning the big promise. So one of the things Lead Hero did right from the start was to also make sense of who we've already got there, so that they fitted, their customer journey started where they were at rather than where we assumed they were at. So by doing that, the team went through all the different leads and kind of segmented and said these are the different types of lead we've got in the system, so that the approach to how we re-engage them, how we reactivate them, could be fine-tuned and used to bring them in to that new landing page in a way that's going to feel seamless, so they know why they're there and they know what the offer is very clearly from that stage. So I love the way the landing page shaped up. I loved the copy. I loved some of the hooks that we hadn't thought of saying it that way yet. So that elevated it, and I think the whole thing hangs together really well now. I'm really, really pleased with it. What was really reassuring with Francis, Carolina and the team is the team. There's a whole team of people working on this together. Carolina and Francis really lead it in their unique ways. Through the whole process, I felt very supported. We've been, the momentum has stayed on there. There's been people gently chasing for the assets and the things they need from us to build the pages. That's really invaluable when you're building a fast-moving business and you've got multiple stakeholders. Having somebody there that you know are going to catch it when you send it to them. It's not just a founder saying like, I'll do it, and then they kind of try and fit you in, but also a really solid team behind them of the technical specialists that can move the project along. It was a big frustration with me with other people I work with, is their intentions are good and then they get over capacity and don't deliver on it, and I haven't felt that at all with Lead Hero. It's been seamless, and just having Lead Hero there taking care of this business knowing you've got the experts doing the work means I'm not wasting time trying to figure out how to do these things. We've got people that have already done this over and over again, just ready to plug into the process and to make magic happen. So if you're considering working with Lead Hero, they're doing stuff you don't even know you don't know. They're going to build you a marketing engine, a lead engine for your whole business. If you've got loads of content, you get lots of audience and interaction, which is where we were at. You need to convert that into sales, and that's exactly what Lead Hero have got in place. That's the engine that's going to turn that interest into income. So see it as an investment and get it done as quickly as possible with experts. And I just add to that, the customer journey stuff will give you so much more clarity around your business anyway, that you'll just be glad you did that part of it. And then to know that you're going to have it implemented by experts just really takes that burden off and gives you certainty around growing your business.